As four-wheel drivers, we all know that a performance exhaust does plenty for our four-wheel drives. Of course, there's the obvious boost in performance, but a good system will also improve fuel economy and of course give that great note that we all love. Today we're going to take a closer look at a business that's been specialising in mandrel bent performance exhausts for almost 30 years, and that's Brian at the team at Beaudesert Exhaust. Let's go find out a little bit more. Well, I'm here with Brian Parker. Brian is the owner of Beaudesert Exhaust. Brian, tell us a little bit about Beaudesert Exhaust.
Yeah, we're a family-owned business. We've been in the business for approximately 30 years, and we're set on developing four-wheel drive exhaust to meet the needs for those four-wheel drivers out there.
Nearly 30 years in the game, how did you get started?
Oh, before I started, I did my time as a butcher, and I thought, well, if I'd have a look around town, I would like to start my own business, so I started an exhaust shop. I looked at the four-wheel drives and I thought, well, maybe there's a opportunity there to build a performance exhaust for a four-wheel drive. No one was doing it, so I thought I'd have a go at it.
Well, there's plenty of exhaust systems on the market. What makes Beaudesert Exhaust different?
Well, the Beaudesert exhaust system is bent by a mandrel bender which stops any restriction, so you get a good flow and you get good performance out of your vehicle. Plus, we build everything in-house. We make all our own systems here, so we're getting an Australian-made product, which we believe is a very good product.
Beaudesert Exhausts are one of the few Queensland-based exhaust manufacturers that have invested in CNC mandrel benders that are capable of bending the tube without restricting the diameter. Well, Brian, we've got a variety of bends here on display. Some are mandrel and we've got one press bend. Tell us a little bit about the difference between the two.
Well, the press bender press bends the tube, which flattens the outside, so you lose your diameter. It shrinks the inside, you lose the diameter again. Very small inside, so you've got a big restriction. With the mandrel bend, such as this is a tight radius bend in stainless steel, but it's still 3.5 inch all the way. So you can't really get much better than the mandrel bend. And when you're doing mandrel bending, it's got a mandrel inside with balls which forms the tube, and it can't shrink. So it stays that same shape and size all the way around. And if you look at our 70 series V8 Toyota system here, the precision bends in it, the plates, the bolts, the way it all goes together, it's pretty easy, it looks great, and it is a great product.
Tell us a little bit about the fitting. Is it an easy job?
We try and simplify everything that we build in this place. So any four-wheel drive systems that we do, we get a car in very regularly and test and measure and make sure it's all good for that guy out there that's got to fit it on the ground, whether he's got a hoist or not.
Well, if there's one thing that everybody wants to know, it's how much performance are they going to pick up when they fit one of these exhaust systems?
Well, Rick, we believe around 7 to 10% is a realistic figure, and we're getting really good reports on fuel economy on these four-wheel drive vehicles.
What are some of the unique features of your exhaust systems?
We do everything in-house. Bending, we do it with a precision bending machine, which bends to 0.01 of a millimetre. You can't get really much closer than that. So that's what gives us our performance in our unique fitting.
So it's all computer controlled?
Yeah, it sure is, Rick. This machine is all computer controlled, a great operator. He's bending 3-inch stainless steel here, and this machine's got a lot of power. Bends it like a piece of butter. We have 6 bending machines here, which bend from 1.25 inch right up to 5 inch. We have welding bays, we have all that sort of gear, good welders, so you get a perfect product. We do all our R&D here. We have 5 hoists in this shop, so we can put plenty of cars on for R&D work, and we can get into it and get the job done. Our aim is to get a perfect product.
After 30 years in the game, you must have sold a lot of exhaust kits.
Yes, we have, Rick, up to 40 to 50 a week across the country, and sometimes we even sell international into Norway and to Wales and England. We've now gone into the market of Queensland Ambulance have got us to design an exhaust system for their new stretched four-wheel drive, which are going into North Queensland, into rugged country out west. So the product has got to be good if we're going with the ambulance.
Now, you don't have to come to Beaudesert to get a Beaudesert exhaust system, do you?
Just ring us, we'll supply it, we'll get it there, however you want it and when you want it.
Well folks, thanks for joining us for a look around Beaudesert Exhaust, and if you've been thinking of a performance exhaust for your four-wheel drive, there's never been a better time to buy than right now. For a limited time only, when you purchase a performance exhaust system from Beaudesert Exhaust, not only will you get 10% off the recommended retail price, you'll also save 50% on your shipping costs. That's right, 50% on your shipping costs. But you must act now because it is for a limited time. Visit the website at www.beauexhaust.com.au or give the guys a call on 07 5541 2767.